Reading Eggs is an interactive Australian-based literacy program for students in the early stages of learning to read and spell. Students begin with completing a reading placement test that determines what they are capable of and areas that need work. This places students to the appropriate lesson to continue growth in learning. Students have the opportunity to create an avatar that represents them throughout the learning experience. After the completion of the test, students then move their way around the map by completing lessons and activities targeted at their specific learning needs, building on concepts covered in the previous lesson. Reading Eggs provides students with relative learning by using words and pictures students would use and see in everyday life. As students move their way through the levels, they receive rewards in the form of eggs. These can be used to modify their avatar. They can buy clothing or furniture or purchase educational games. This reward system motivates students' learning as well as helps students set and reach specific goals within their learning. Reading Eggs has clear links with the K-6 English syllabus, particularly with the younger stages. Recognises spoken words with the same sound or given sound, an indicator from the early stage 1 syllabus. For example, in this activity, students listen to a spoken sound and identify the letter that corresponds. Students are then required to recognise the words with the same sound as the letter. Cross-curricular links are also made to the maths syllabus. As students collect points, they are able to purchase these educational games. Reading Eggs has both oral and written instruction, which allows students to work through their lessons independently. As well as this, Reading Eggs' interactive and engaging content allows for easy implementation within the learning environment. It can be used as a station in a literacy rotation or as a whole class lesson when focusing on one particular phonic. It can be used as class revision. There are also opportunities to use the program for early finishes, homework tasks, extension tasks, or just for fun. Reading Eggs has a bright, colourful images and graphics which engage students in learning. Sound effects, catchy songs, and music also assist in creating an engaging resource. Instant feedback and the use of a reward system motivate students to self-regulate their own learning. Students build on background knowledge demonstrated in the reading placement test. Through the use of everyday images used in the resource, students are able to connect old knowledge with new knowledge. The Reading Eggs website uses a multisensory approach. Visual and auditory learners are accommodated by the use of oral and written instructions and instant feedback. Kinesthetic learners are encouraged to participate by providing a range of activities as well as a reward system that allows them to play educational games once they have completed the class task. Catering for all three learning styles promotes high productivity within the classroom. Teachers and parents have the opportunity to track and record student progress. Teachers and parents are able to see where students are working and where they are working towards, and what sort of progress they are making. Teachers and parents have the opportunity to assign specific lessons to students to reinforce specific concepts. Unfortunately, some disadvantages of the Reading Eggs resource include having dependable and access to ICT resources. Although it is a low-cost program, it is not free. It also relies on students to self-direct their own learning. These students may fall behind if teachers are not monitoring their lessons and progress. Overall, Reading Eggs is a great resource that can easily be implemented into the learning environment.